Every week, teams lose hours pulling data from different systems, cleaning it up, and manually building reports. What if all that work could be handled by an AI agent with speed, consistency, and zero copy and paste? With Tray's Merlin Agent Builder, you can easily build this week's performance dashboards across marketing, sales, product, and a multitude of other data sources as you see fit, and allow your agent to take action by creating that as a helpful visualization in your visualization tool of choice. Let's take a look at this agent in action. So I've configured my overall agent scope here about what the agent is going to help with, and I've also selected the model that I wanted to use. Most importantly for this use case, I've also got the set of tools that I've given my agent access to. So these are the various places that it's going to be able to grab data from so that we can do additional analysis on top of that when we're interacting with our agent. So some of these will be interacting with our CRM to be able to pull back opportunity data and contacts, interacting with HubSpot to be able to query campaign data. We've got some data sitting in Redshift around NPS scores and web analytic data as well. And all of these have been added as tools that my agent has so that it's able to pull information from those systems. But let's go ahead and start chatting with our agent and take a look to see how it's able to use those tools to help us do some analysis on that. So to start with, I'm just going to simply ask it to look at the open opportunities that we have, including the contact information and summarizing it for me into a table. We'll take a look to see how the agent's able to help with this. In this case, it's going to only be reaching into the single system, that's CRM, to be able to pull this back. But we'll see in just a moment how we can augment that with information from the other systems as well. So we can see the agents come back and it's provided us for us a really nice summary of the currently open opportunities over the last few months, including things like the contact information that we requested. But you'll notice again, the source is just that single Salesforce CRM lookup tool that we've added to our agent. So that's great, but let's go ahead and take a look at how our agent's able to actually pull in the information from the other systems so we can do some more in-depth analysis. So I'm going to ask it to also add in the interactions with any campaigns, so HubSpot for that campaign data for each of the contacts that it's just pulled. I want it also to augment that with some data on page viewed from our web analytics that sits in Redshift, and then also flag any of these that are provided NPS scores that might be at risk as well. So looking at 3 additional data sources in addition to this data that is already pulled back. And let's take a look to see how the agent's able to bring all of this data together and run some analysis across these various data sources for us. And so you can see, once again, the agent's been able to come back and actually compile some additional information into our view here. So it's included in information around the recent campaign activities, the NPS scores, and then also analyze which ones might potentially be at risk, and then run some analysis for us at the end here about those that might be requiring some additional attention. You'll notice that from the sources point of view, we've now included in 4 different ones across the various systems that we've got. And you'll notice that my agent's here is suggesting that it's able to go ahead and create a Grafana dashboard for us as well. Of course, it's great to have this in this interface, but what's really powerful here is my agent's able to actually take the action and create this as a visualization in my visualization tool of choice based on this dynamic data that we've just pulled back from these 4 different systems. I'm going to go ahead and say yes please, because I want it to go ahead and create us a Grafana dashboard, and we can take a look to see how the agent's able to take that action for us as well. As we can see, the agent's come back and it's gone ahead and created us that dashboard for us, which is fantastic. So we can see that it's summarized what it is, but it's also provided us a link. So let's take a look through and see what it's created for us over in Grafana. As we can see, it's come up with a really nice set of summary. We can see the campaign engagements, we can see the at-risk ones, the total opportunity value, and it's been able to dynamically create this based on the data that we just interacted with our agent for across these various different systems, and has built this on the fly for us by being able to take that action. So as we can see, it's really powerful, allowing our agent to be able to not only pull in the data from a wide variety of data sources, kind of interactively chat with us and allow us to analyze that information, but then also take action with that data as well. And it created that visualization and dashboard, but this could also extend to a multitude of other actions as well. And that's where the real power of the Merlin Agent Builder comes in, to allow you to take those really impressive actions with your agent, not just reading in that data. This is just one example of what's possible when you build on one platform for every agent.